Hello, today we will see pattern matching for switch expression with Parisian flair. A switch statement in Java directs control flow based on the value of a selector expression. In earlier version of Java, the selector expression had to be of a certain type, such as int, short, byte, char, and string, or an enum, constant. Notably, types like long, float, double, and boolean were not and are still not permitted in a switch. Next. What's new? With the introduction of pattern matching for switch, as detailed in JEP 441, Java now allows selector expression of any reference type or int, case labels that use patterns including type patterns. This enhances flexibility and make code more concise, especially when working with type hierarchies. Still not allowed as selector expression long, float, double, and boolean. Next. Example with Paris monuments. Let's model some famous Parisian landmarks. Interface monument. Record Eiffel Tower, which takes as parameter 8 meters, implements monuments. Then record Louvre Museum, taking as parameter int room count, implements monument. And then record Notre-Dame, boolean is open to visitor as parameter, implements monument. So now let's check it with the switch. Before Java 21, verbose instance of. Traditionally, if you wanted to perform action based on the type of monument, you would use instance of checks like this. Here we have a method describe, public static string describe taking as parameter monument, and then you have a branching control with if statements with in each instance of operator. So, for example, if monument instance of Eiffel Tower, so I do a print of the Eiffel Tower's property. Else, if monument instance of Louvre Museum, then I do a print of the Louvre property. Else, if monument instance of Notre-Dame, and then I return Notre-Dame is currently n.is open to visitor, question mark, open, colon, close, plus to visitor. Else, throw new illegal argument exception and no monument. Next. So now, with Java 21 plus pattern matching with a switch expression, we can refactor the same logic using a pattern matching switch expression. And you see, it becomes like this, the public static string describe method with a monument parameter, and then you do straightly return switch monument, and then in the switch expression, you have case Eiffel Tower and then arrow operator with the output, the content of output. Eiffel Tower stands at e.a meters plus meters tall. Case Louvre Museum L for the second clause. Arrow operator Louvre as L.row count plus rooms. And next clause, case Notre-Dame N. Notre-Dame is currently plus n.is open to visitor. Elvis operator open clause plus 2 visitors. And in the end, we have the default, which as with the arrow operator for new illegal argument exception and no monument. So you see, from this, we get to this. It's cleaner now. Same with a switch statement. You can also use pattern matching in a classic switch statement format. So I remember you, the switch expression is something that you use as like a parameter. It is like you call like if you were calling a method, but a switch statement is a statement you put it like on its own line, and it's doing its own process. So here you have public string describe monument with inside a switch monument. It is not return switch, it is only the statement. You do a switch like you were doing a if, and inside you have a case Eiffel Tower, E, and then return Eiffel Tower, etc. Case Louvre Museum, L, and then return Louvre as L.count, etc. And you have also the clause for Notre-Dame and the clause for throwing the illegal argument exception if the monument is not recognized. Summary. So you have in this table the feature before Java 21 and after Java 21 plus JEP 441. The feature of selector types before Java 21, you are limited to int, byte, short, char, string, enum, and now you have this plus any reference type plus int. Unsupported type. Before Java 21, you can't use long, float, double, and boolean, and these types are still not supported in Java 21 plus JEP 441. But in next version of Java, primitive will be supported. Type matching manual with instance of. You have to do it by yourself. And with Java 21 and JEP 441, you have built-in pattern with pattern matching. And case expression. Before Java 21, you were limited to constant values only, and now you have patterns, including type patterns. So Java is evolving toward a more expressive and safer language, and this pattern matching feature is a major step, ideal for expressing the grandeur of monuments like the Eiffel Tower or the Louvre. Thank you very much, and maybe see you in another video. Bye.